Hello and welcome to HP Gaming Garage. I am Professor Raja Ravichandra Prasad, Game Director at Artemisia College of Art and Design. The 12th module of game programming is Artificial Intelligence. Imagine being able to create engaging and interactive games that keep players coming back for more. Learning programming is the key to make these dreams a reality. Today's module, we will focus on some of the programming languages and the compelling reasons for an aspiring game developer to learn programming. To explain this in detail, I have Shreyams, an AS game developer, who will walk you through the module.
Thank you, Professor. Hello everyone, I am Shreyams and we will be discussing the module Artificial Intelligence curated by Professor Raja. Let's begin by understanding what is natural intelligence. The power of natural intelligence is undeniable. With incredible capacity to learn, reason, problem solve and adapt, human possesses an immense advantage over those without it. This cognitive advantage is the result of the intricate relationship between the brain, nervous system and environment. Genetics, upbringing, education, experience and culture are all the factors that play a role in shaping one's natural intelligence. The world has seen an incredible advancement in artificial intelligence in recent years, yet it still cannot match the profound capabilities of natural intelligence. Natural intelligence is unmatched in its capacity to understand, navigate and create in the complicated and unpredictable world in which we live. It is only through further development in artificial intelligence that we can hope to approach the level of sophistication present in natural intelligence. Artificial intelligence or AI is a revolutionary technology that has the potential to revolutionize our lives. By simulating human intelligence, machines can now think, learn and make decisions like us. AI can help us to reduce costs, improve efficiency, accuracy and create new opportunities in areas such as visual perception, speech recognition, decision making and language translation. Investing time in learning AI will help in staying ahead of the competition and create a more productive and profitable future. Some of the types of AI include rule-based AI provides an efficient and structured approach to decision making by enabling machines to follow a set of logical instructions programmed by a human expert. Machine learning allows machines to evolve over time, learn from data and recognize patterns to make better decisions. Deep learning takes this a step further by harnessing the power of artificial neural networks to recognize patterns and make predictions with more accuracy. Artificial intelligence in games is used to create a wide range of features from simple opponent behaviors to complex game worlds with intelligent non-player characters that react to player choices and dynamically adjust their behavior. With AI, we can generate realistic and believable game environments such as terrain, weather and physics simulations. AI is a critical component of modern game development. It plays an essential role in creating an immersive and engaging gaming experience that we enjoy today. As a game developer, it is important to have a thorough understanding of AI techniques and how they can be applied to create amazing gaming experiences. Some features and applications of game AI include the following. Game AI algorithms are designed to make decisions for non-player characters. This can involve techniques such as decision trees, finite state machines and rule-based systems. Game AI is used to navigate non-player characters or NPCs through game environments by finding the best path to reach their objectives. Game AI algorithms can be designed to learn and adapt to changing game conditions such as player behavior and game events.
You live. I do.
Game AI can use NLP techniques to enable more realistic and natural communication between non-player characters and players. Game AI can be used to model and predict player behavior, allowing games to adapt to players' individual playing style and preferences. Game AI can be used to model and simulate emotions and personality traits for NPCs, creating a more immersive and believable game experience. Game AI can be used to dynamically adjust the difficulty of a game based on the player's skill level, ensuring that the game is challenging but not frustrating. Game AI can also be used to inform and improve game design, such as by simulating different scenarios and game mechanics to test their effectiveness. Now that we have discussed about the features and applications of AI in games, let's look at the characteristics of game AI. One of the crucial characteristics of game AI is that it should strike the right balance between complexity and ease. The AI should be smart enough to challenge the player character, but not too complex that it makes the game unenjoyable. On the other hand, if the AI is too simple, it can make the game too easy, which can also lead the player disinterest. Another important characteristic of game AI is that it should be customizable. Different levels of AI should be available for both the player and the game maker. This provides different levels of difficulty to keep the game engaging and allows the game maker to control the player's experience. Entertaining and engaging AI is also an essential characteristic. The AI should provide interesting and unexpected responses that keep the player engaged in the game. By understanding what makes AI entertaining and engaging, one can ensure that the game provides a satisfying experience to the player. Lastly, the game AI should be feasible and make sense within the environment of the game. It should not only add to the game's overall feel, but also be consistent with the game's narrative and other game elements. Let's recap of what we discussed. Natural intelligence, also known as NI, is unmatched in its capacity to understand, navigate, and create in its complicated and unpredictable world in which we live. AI can help us automate tasks, reduce costs, improve efficiency and accuracy, and create new opportunities. Some types of AI include rule-based AI, machine learning, and deep learning. Game AI is critical for creating immersive and engaging gaming experiences. Game AI features and applications include decision making, pathfinding, learning, natural language processing, player modeling, emotions and personality, dynamic difficulty adjustment, and game design. Game AI characteristics should strike the right balance between complexity and ease, be customizable, be entertaining and engaging, and be feasible within the game environment. Let's move on to discuss about movement of AI using different methods. AI movement using translate and look at is a powerful technique that allows us to move the AI characters smoothly and dynamically in any direction. The translate function is used to move a game object along a specified axis by a given distance. With this function, we can move an AI character forward, backward, left or right in a game world. The lookat function, on the other hand, is used to rotate an object to face a specified target. Using this function, we can make an AI character turn and face any target we choose, such as the player character or another AI character. By combining these two functions, we can achieve seamless AI movement in any direction. First, we calculate the direction to the target using vector subtraction, which allows us to determine the AI character's orientation. Then, we use the lookat function to rotate the AI character towards the target. Finally, we use the translate function to move the AI character in the direction it's facing. Graphs are a collection of nodes or vertices that are connected by edges, and they are used to represent the movement and pathfinding of AI characters in the game world. Using graphs, game developers can easily define the important locations within the game world, such as landmarks, buildings, and other key points of interest. They can then connect these nodes with edges that represent the connections between those locations. With this information, developers can then use graph algorithms to find the shortest path between any 2 points or to generate random paths for AI characters to follow. Whether the developer is building a sprawling open world game or a tightly scripted narrative experience, graphs are an essential tool for creating complex and engaging AI movement and pathfinding. Waypoints are points in the game world that an AI character can move to, either in a predetermined order or randomly. They can be used to create patrol routes for AI characters or to guide them to specific locations in the game world. Using waypoints can make the development of the game more efficient and organized. One can create a set of waypoints for each AI character, specifying their movement pattern, and one can easily modify them. Waypoints can be combined with graphs, which are collections of nodes or vertices connected by edges to create even more complex movement patterns for AI characters. By using this technique, you can create intricate patrol routes or have AI characters move in unpredictable ways depending on the game's needs. In game development, line of sight is a crucial technique that can bring your game to the next level. This technique is commonly used to determine whether an AI character can see another object in the game world. By simulating realistic behavior, one can create a more immersive and engaging gaming experience for your players. When implementing line of sight, one of the most effective methods is ray casting. This involves casting a ray from the AI character's position to the target object's position. If the ray intersects with any object in the game world, the AI character cannot see the target object. This is particularly useful when you want to create a game where the AI character is searching for the player character, or when you want to create stealth mechanics. With finite state machines, the developers can divide an AI character's behavior into a set of states, each with its own unique set of actions and conditions. This means they can create AI characters that are capable of responding to different situations and adapting their behavior accordingly. For example, the developers could use FSM to create an AI character that patrols a certain area until it detects an opponent, at which point it switches to an attack state and begins pursuing the opponent. Or they could use FSM to create an AI character that interacts with the game environment, performing different actions depending on the object it encounters. Flocking is a powerful tool that simulates the movement and behavior of a group of animals or birds. By defining a set of simple rules, the developer can create complex and realistic behavior for AI characters that mimics real-life flocking behavior. For example, the developers can define rules that dictate how the AI characters should align their movements or avoid collisions with each other. By combining these rules, they can create complex and dynamic flocking behavior that brings your game world to life. Whether one is working on a strategy game or a simulation, flocking can help you create more engaging and immersive experiences for your players. Fuzzy logic is an advanced technique that can take your game's AI to the next level. It allows for more complex and dynamic behavior for AI characters in game development. In fuzzy logic, we assign degrees of truth to different criteria such as the distance between the AI character and the target object. This means that rather than simply relying on a binary true or false response, we can create more nuanced and realistic behavior. For example, an AI character may have a somewhat true degree of desire to move toward a target that is nearby but not immediately within reach. By implementing fuzzy logic in your game, you can create more realistic and natural behavior for your AI characters. This can enhance the player's experience and create a more immersive game world. Fuzzy logic can be used in various scenarios such as opponent behavior, non-player characters' dialogue choices, or even game physics. Let's recap on what we discussed. AI movement using translate and look at is a common technique in game development. Graphs are used to represent movement and pathfinding of AI characters. Waypoints guide the movement of AI characters to specific locations. Line of sight is used to determine if AI characters can see other objects in the game world. Finite state machine is used to create complex behavior for AI characters by dividing their behavior into a set of states and actions. Flocking simulates the behavior of a group of animals or birds. Fuzzy logic creates more complex and nuanced behavior for AI characters by assigning degrees of truth to different criteria. Let's move on to discuss about game dialogues and interactions. Game dialogues and interaction are an essential component of game development and game AI. They can take many forms such as pre-scripted conversations, branching dialogues, or dynamically generated responses. Non-player characters can have their own personalities, moods, and agendas which can influence how they interact with the player. With game AI, NPCs are programmed to interact with the player in a realistic and immersive manner, giving the player a feeling of being in a living, breathing world. But interaction in game AI doesn't just stop at verbal communication. Non-verbal cues such as body language and gestures can also be used to communicate emotions and intentions to the player. For example, a non-player character might shrug their shoulders or cross their arms to indicate that they are not interested in helping the player. Game AI can also involve decision making by the NPCs based on various factors such as their personality, goals, and current situation. With decision-making algorithms such as decision trees or finite state machines, non-player characters can determine how they should respond to the player's action or dialogue choices. This allows for a more complex and nuanced gaming experience for the player where their choices and actions have a real impact on the game world and its inhabitants. Let's recap what we have learned. Game dialogues and interaction are vital for creating a realistic and immersive game world in game AI. Non-player characters can interact with the player through various forms of dialogue and dynamically generated responses. NPCs can have their own personalities, moods, and agendas that affect the interaction with the player. Non-verbal communication, such as body language, can also be used to convey emotions or intentions. Non-player characters can make decisions based on various factors such as their personality, goals, and current situation using decision-making algorithms such as decision trees or finite state machines.
Thank you, Shriyams, for the detailed walkthrough of the module. With this, we have come to the end of the module and I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for your HP Learning Assessment so that you can be certified and start your career in game development. Thank you for joining us.